Welcome to the Benbrook Middle High School Library. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 o'clock in the morning to 3:45, and I try to be open during all lunches.
Occasionally, the library will need to close. We will post a sign at the door. If it says closed, please do not enter.
Anytime you visit the library, please sign in. You will need a pass if coming from a classroom. You'll need to write your first and last name on the tablet, tell me why you're coming, and the time that you got here. When you check books out, you're allowed 2 books for 2 weeks at a time. You return the books on the first counter that you come across when you enter. You'll scan the front barcode of the book, double check the computer to make sure it's scanned properly, and then place the book on the cart. To check a book out, you go to the checkout computer. This is self-checkout at our library.
To check out, you will need to scan the barcode on the front side of your ID card.
Double check that it's your account. Scan the front barcode of the book, double check that it's on the computer, and then always reset the computer so that nobody can check out on your account. The final step is to stamp the due date in the back. It is very important that you know when your books are due. If the stamp is smiling at you, he's going in the right direction. And you're done. Your book will be due in 2 weeks. There's several ways to find books in our library. We have 2 library computers that are dedicated to the catalog and should always be logged in. You will click on the Destiny Library icon on the desktop, go to the catalog when our library homepage comes up, and then do a search. You can search by subject, by title, or by author. Once you find the book that you're looking for, look to see that it says one of one available. If it says that, it means that it is currently available in the library. To find the book, you will need the call number. There should be paper sitting around the computers where you can write down the call number, and if you can't find the book, I can help you find it as long as I have the call number. Let's say you look for a book and the computer says 0 of 1 available. That means that the book is currently checked out. We have a feature where you can put a hold on a book. All you'll have to do is log in to the Destiny Library page using your computer login, which is your ID number at stu.org.
Your password is the first 2 letters of your first name and the first 2 letters of your last name, written using proper capitalization rules, followed by a period and the school number, which is 071.
Once you log in, you're going to do another search for your book. It's still showing that it's checked out, so you'll click on the title of the book, and this gives you the option to hold the book in the right-hand side. Once you click on that button, it will send a request to me for my approval. Always make sure that you log out of the computer before you leave.
You can also use this method of holding a book to request a book for delivery through our Library Express service. Request your book by placing a hold through your account, and your book will be delivered directly to your ELA teacher. We also provide a secure book drop in each building's main office for you to return your library books.
You can access this library catalog from home using benbrookmhs.weebly.com. To find your book, you will need to be a little familiar with the way we have the library laid out. First, we're going to start with nonfiction. I'm going to do a search for the book Titanic. You'll see that one of one available, which means it's in the library. I need to write down this call number, 910 ADA. Our nonfiction books are located in the shelves closest to the hallway. They are organized by the Dewey Decimal System, so you'll need to know the first 3 numbers to locate the aisle that the book is on. Our book was in the 910s, so that's the 900 shelves. Once I get to those shelves, I'm going to look for the 910 ADA, and we read these shelves from left to right and top to bottom, just like you would a book. The numbers get larger as you go down the aisle. Our fiction section is located in the bookcases closest to the outside windows of the library. We do organize our books by genre, which means that all the scary books are together, all of the fantasy books are together. When I'm looking for a fiction book, I'm typing in the title Nerds. As you can see, one of one is available, and again, I'm going to write down the call number of the book that I'm looking for. In this case, the F stands for fiction, so this tells me that it's going to be in the fiction section of the library. COM stands for comedy, so I need to find the comedy section in the fiction section. The BUC is just the first 3 letters of the author's name. At the end of each aisle in the fiction section, you will see the genres labeled. I found the comedy section, And then again, I'm going to read the shelves from left to right, top to bottom, until I find the BUC. They are alphabetical. Books that are considered young adult will be marked with a label on the front cover. This means that the content within the book is more mature. Please make wise choices when you check out.
Our high school fiction books are kept in the high school reading room. These books are reserved for our upperclassmen.
In this library, we do collect fines and fees. If your book is more than 10 days late, you will owe $1, no more, no less. If a book becomes lost, stolen, or damaged beyond repair, the person that checked it out is responsible for paying $15. Occasionally, I do send out library notices so that you'll know if your account has an issue or not. Please take care of this as soon as possible. If you have an e-reading device that you can download books to, we have the Overdrive system and we have Follett Shelf. The directions for how to download these books can be found on our library homepage. Click on the front cover where it says Help Downloading Books, and it will take you to the full directions on how to do this, step by step. The great thing about ebooks is it doesn't care if you owe the library money. You're still allowed to check them out. This is your library, but we do have a couple of ground rules to make it enjoyable for everyone. First of all, please don't bring food, candy, or drinks into the library. We have a lot of equipment and books we need to protect. Also, be courteous to others. This is a working environment, and this is where people come to study, to test, read. There's all sorts of activities going on, so please be respectful of others. And finally, please leave the library better than you found it. Take your belongings with you, push chairs in. If you see trash, throw it in the trash can. If you find books, you can put them on the counter and I will put them away for you. So without further ado, welcome. If you have questions, feel free to contact me at any time. My name is Mrs. Hike. I am your librarian, and I want your year here to be very successful.
The library is here for you when you need to read, to study, to test, print homework, do research, take care of library business, earn volunteer hours, and maybe even have some fun with your friends. We hope you have a great year. Go Bobcats!